Not just saying that it's exponentially better, but it does have a better feel. And I'm not sure if it's because I'm using the Paperlike tip and wait 1 minute. What's going on, Average Tech Guy here, and today we are back. More tech, more reviews, and right here in front of us, we got the new Paperlike screen protector for the iPad 12.9. Let's get it open and let's see how this 2022 version stands up. Let's do it. All right, so to get us started, we are going to first off just look at this, read about it, talk about it, because this is supposed to be an updated, this is the Swiss version of Paperlike. So we're gonna get it opened up first. So this will be my first time opening this on camera. And I really appreciated my mailman because they didn't bend it. Like, I've gotten some of these in the mail before and they just basically shoved it in my mailbox and bent it all up. There we go. All right, so getting everything to the side, all the paper trash and all that good stuff out of the way, this is what you have. The new Paperlike screen protector, the Swiss version of it, and it does have a new tab on it, so you'll see it does say new. Now, this one is for the iPad Pro 12.9, and it actually comes for the other versions as well. I'll be sure to drop a link below. You'll be able to check all this out for yourself. Now, this is made for iPad, a screen protector for all the creators out there, all the doers, all the people that are artsy, all the people that like to draw, doodle, sketch, everything. This is for you. So some of the things that they have upgraded on this actual accessory, because this is truly an accessory and probably one of the best accessories that I've had for my iPad, is that you're now able to write and draw with greater accuracy. It improves the endurance and reduces muscle fatigue. It protects your screen from scuffs and scratches, and it gives you that paper-like feel when you are actually writing on your iPad. So without further ado, let's get this thing open and let's see what is inside. So let me just, boom, get that. Now, it says on the front that you actually get two separate pieces. So I'm just gonna get this open and see what all is on the inside. All right, so you do get two separate screen protectors. And like I said, big shout out to my mail people. They did not bend these up. So, all right, it does have QR codes. QR codes are gonna tell you how to do the install on this, but we're gonna install it, and don't get mad if I install it my way. All right, you do get a note from Paperlike, find your fire, and this is all the installation stuff that you will need. Now, let's dump this out. All right, that's everything that's in the pack. So in the actual installation pack, you're gonna get a nice thick microfiber cloth. I really like this cloth. I like the feel of it. I like the size of it. And I will be keeping up with this one. I like it. You do get all your installation tools, all your guide stickers, your dust absorbers. You get two sets of those. You do get two sets of Paperlike alcohol wipes. And you also get some nice Paperlike help stickers. So the help stickers actually have a website on them you can go to and get information of how to actually install this thing the proper way. Now, with all that being said, let's go ahead and get this iPad 12.9 cleaned off. Let's get that screen off. I think the screen is already off on this one. So we're gonna get it cleaned off and we're gonna get it ready to install. So hang out for a minute. All right, so keep in mind that it's been a little while since I have installed one of these. I've watched their videos several times, but if you don't trust me, like I said, on the back is a QR code. You can go by there, check their video out. They have a video of the owner of Paperlike, the creator of Paperlike. He's putting all this stuff together. So if you don't like my video, go by and check theirs out. I'm gonna do it a similar way. Just keep in mind, I may do some things my way, but for the most part, I'm gonna do it exactly how they have it on their website. So my iPad is extremely dirty and fingerprint heavy right now. First thing you wanna do is notice that you do have two sides to this thing. You have a side 1 and then you have a side 2 as well. You want to have the camera facing you. So I got my camera down here. You want to make sure that the screen is off so that it doesn't collect any dust or draw any dust due to the static electricity. So what we're going to do first is we're going to lay down side one, just like so, and kind of just line it up with where the camera cutout is. And you want to leave just a little bit on each side, and that's gonna allow you to still be able to use all your cases and things of that nature. It's gonna give you that. It's not gonna go all the way to the edge, all the way around, but it will cover most of the iPad. So first step, all done. Next thing you want to do is grab these pieces right here. This would be the guide stickers and the dust absorber. We're not going to use the dust absorber just yet. We're just going to use these guide stickers, and you get 3. So the first thing you're going to do is just peel these off. And I think I peeled off some of the paper as well. So that's what happens. Yep, and the paper, like literally the paper just came off behind there. So good thing I got a couple more. Let's peel these off and hopefully the paper doesn't come off. There we go. So we are going to try and use just 2 of these for right now. We're going to do one at the top. And don't worry if that kind of slides off. We're going to fix it later on. And then we're going to do one at the bottom. And I'm going to try to line it up as best that I can. And boom. There we go. All right, so next thing we're going to do is just make sure we have it all lined up. We're going to press down on the table. Let's see. Line up one more time. Perfect, perfect. And then next thing you're gonna do is once you get this lined up the way you want it, and that is exactly the way that I want it, I'm going to now push so that this kind of goes under on the back side. So now that we have this on exactly how we like it, we're gonna take one of these help stickers and we're gonna peel the help sticker off. And now the help sticker is going to help us to basically just kind of open this up so that we can clean that screen off. Now, I'm going to first off take a wet wipe and I'm going to use this terry cloth, and then we're going to use the dust absorber as well. So this is a nice size wet wipe. If I can get it undone, there we go. And we'll just clean it and get all those fingerprints and all that good stuff off, just like so. And then I'll take this terry cloth and we'll wipe. Just kind of buff it and get all the little excess moisture off of it. And then from that point, make sure it's looking nice and clean. Okay, it looks good, looks really good. I'm gonna take this dust absorber, and from this point, I'm going to just go around the edges, getting any dust and little particles that may still be on there.
Some of the old songs.
All right, so when we get all the dust off the screen and get it how we want it, we're going to take that, pull that paper help tab, and at the same time, we're gonna start pulling back on this number 1 tab, and we're gonna just kind of lay it down as we go. Let me get this whole side undone. And we're gonna start to lay it down as we go. And at this point, I'm gonna make sure that it's still lined up the way I like it. And I'm gonna go back just a little bit, right there. And I lost one of my tabs, so down, get rid of that piece, and now it is how I like it. Now I'm gonna take this piece and come all the way back. Remove, remove. All right. And then you're gonna take a credit card and just kind of, not too hard, but kind of go over these little air bubbles to kind of get them out, smooth them out. And I didn't have a bunch of them, so we're just gonna smooth them out. Let's see, got a couple down here, little stubborn ones. And what happens is normally in a couple of days after using this thing, those air bubbles just kind of work themselves out. So you really don't have a whole lot to worry about. And then final product is to turn this bad boy back on and to write on it and see how it feels. Now, with this being an upgraded version of the Paperlike screen protector, like I said, this is the new one, the 2022 version, and on their website it's actually called Swiss Paperlike. So they're claiming that this gives you an upgraded feel, an upgraded comfort in writing, and an upgraded paper-like experience. So now that we got everything on and ready, let's go in for a little bit of doodle time and just see how it feels, how it works, and how it fits. Now, I can say I like the feel. I like the way this writes. This feels really good. Paperlike did a really good job of upgrading this. Like the feel of it. And the tip that I have on my Apple Pencil is not an official Apple Pencil tip. It's a, I want to say it's from Switch Easy. It's one of their latest paper feel tips. But the paper feel tip and the paper feel screen, like it feels wonderful, wonderful. Like when writing, let's just go take some notes, because this is gonna be the big thing. Because like when I'm at work and I'm in a meeting and I gotta take a note, let's see, let's see, there we go. So today is, okay. Oh yeah, that feels really good. Now I'm concerned at how the paper-like tip is gonna affect the paper-like screen, because this tip actually makes it feel like you're writing with paper anyway. But the fact that this screen, and the good thing about these screens is they don't hold a lot of oil. I haven't really had any issue with glare, and they really cut down on that glare and reflection. So that's one of the biggest things. But the overall feel of this, like the experience, it feels like I'm really writing on paper. And yeah, Paperlike, you did a really good job with this one. So glad I ordered it. So I'm gonna drop a link below so you can go by and check this out for yourself. The new Paperlike is gonna give you 2 actual Paperlike screen protectors for about 45 bucks. Go by and check it out. If you are a fan of Paperlike and all things like writing on paper, you are definitely going to like this. I guarantee it. Like it feels, if you've used Paperlike screens before, if you've used Paperlike screen protectors before, you know the quality. Not just saying that it's exponentially better, but it does have a better feel. And I'm not sure if it's because I'm using the Paperlike tip and, wait 1 minute. All right, so here we go. This is just a generic stylus from ESR. No Paperlike tip on it, and we're writing on Paperlike screen. I have turned off my Bluetooth, so this will work. These will not work unless you have the Bluetooth off. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you. So I gotta find my regular pencil tip because it actually writes better without this paper feel tip on it. So if you do have a paper feel tip from Switch Ease, you might want to take that off. It does write good, but it writes even more smoothly with this. Like I can see myself signing up documents and doing all kinds of things with this. So doodling, yeah, feels really good. It's very smooth, it's very fluid, and I think it's one that you might want to go by and check out. If you're a Paperlike fan, the new Paperlike Swiss is going to be the one for you. Remember, you're going to get 2 of these for about 45 bucks, which I think that's a pretty good deal. You're getting 2 screen protectors, and I think in the past they've only given out like 1 or so. I can't remember 100%. I haven't bought one in a long time, and I just took my other one off not too long ago to try on some other different kind. But now that I have a backup, if I do want to try some more, I can try those and then always come back to the Paperlike, which that is normally what happens. I normally only go between about 2 different kinds of screen protectors. That is the iCares and Paperlike. So those are the ones, and then I do have some ESR that I have to try out in just a little bit. And I may end up going back to the Paperlike because it's hard to beat the feel of writing on paper. Like I said, especially when you're taking notes at work, when you're jotting things down, when you're doodling. And for students and for artists, I think this is a must. So go by and check it out. Link will be below. Hopefully this has been able to help someone out. And until next time, be sure and give me that big thumbs up and please subscribe. Average Tech Guy out. Peace.
As time goes by.